So I know I have been, lacking on videos a lot lately, but who can blame me? I've, been quite busy with school and all the other stuff. So, yeah. And I do actually plan on making the LPS collection video quite soon. I just have to, do all the other stuff first before I can actually, start recording it and, But, I have been really busy lately and, it's not my fault, but, it happens and, all the other fun stuff. So, anyways, some might know that, I have been talking about my hermit crabs a lot lately on my IG account. And, well, I was gonna do a video on them, but, since I'm doing one now, why not? So, I'll just, go get them out and, show them to you. Plus, they are like the new additions, so why not introduce them to you guys so that you know them and, other stuff. So here's the first two that, I've had for, not a really long time, but, for like a month or two, and I had gotten them for a reason, because if you don't know, my two old hermit crabs died, so I eventually got two new ones that, that can replace them in a way. So here's the two that, I've gotten, and, and I will explain, a bit how to take care of them and keep up with them. So if you want to know how and you're planning to get some, I will tell you. So, yeah. But yesterday I did get a new one, so I'm going to go bring him out. So this is the third one that I had gotten yesterday while I was at the pet store getting a new sponge. Because my other ones, well, my other two, ended up tearing the old sponge, so I got a new one. And the new sponge is in the tank, so they're fine with that. I just hope that they don't tear up that one, because if they do, I don't know what to do with my life. But this one is the biggest one out of the other two. Now there is technically a size difference between all three of them. This one is obviously the biggest. The one in the green shell, what you saw, move, and is technically the second biggest, well, the medium sized one. And the one in the gray shell is, technically the smallest. Now, they will grow, but, that's perfectly okay. I have all kinds of shells for them in there, so that they can move around and other fun stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much, just my three hermit crabs, and, they're quite easy to take care of. I've had my old ones for about like 2 or 3 years, and then, I just, didn't really keep up with them often, and I probably should have, so I'm gonna try to do better with these three. One way that I keep up with my crabs is that, I spray their tank once in the morning, and then again at night, then turn on their little light for an hour or two, just so that, you know, they can have some heat. And, you know, I mean, they're tropical animals. They technically need heat. So that's what I do just to keep up with them. And eventually I will take them out of their tank and, you know, just let them walk around, do whatever. I mean, obviously if they don't want to move and they just want to stay in their shells, you know, I can't blame them. They are nocturnal half the time and do like sleeping during the day, so I can't blame them for that. And food wise, I give them about 2 pinches of food, just because, you know, they don't eat much. And, you know, I will change their food once it's, you know, not really good anymore. So yeah. And I will, you know, refill their sponge with water and that fun stuff. I mean, to be honest, they're actually quite easy to be taken care of if you're looking for a beginner pet. Fish are also a good one, but, you know, I had fish before and, like, it just never really turns out well, and it's either they get sick for some weird reason, or they just, you know, don't want to be around anymore. Although I have had this one goldfish that was really big, and he just ate everything I put in the tank. He even ate other fish, which was kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. I've had him for about maybe like 10 years, I think, maybe longer. And then just one day he just jumped out of his tank and into a bucket and just died there. So that was fun, but, you know, I was actually quite amazed to see a fish jump out of its own tank. So that also happened. But, you know, if you do want an aquatic pet, you know, I would recommend getting a fish or a hermit crab. I mean, I will help if you need help with them, but, you know, I can't exactly be there to do everything for you, but I can tell you what to do. So that's just my crabs, and, you know, yeah, that's just pretty much about it. So just wanted to introduce you guys to them, and, you know, yep. Don't really know what else to do, but, you know, but I am sorry on the lack of videos. So yep, I'm just gonna go